I knew my life would change forever. Hello, how you doing? Yes. Can we all just stand up really quick because we've been sitting for a minute? Can we all stand up, move our legs around? I am Tina, otherwise...
Meet Tina, Starztina Wilson, a beacon of hope and transformation for women over 40. As a licensed life and health coach, Tina specializes in empowering those who have faced life's toughest challenges.
Here's the edge of their seat. So when someone says, Tina, how did you do? I'm going to say, I had them at the edge of their seat.
Drawing from her personal triumphs over tragedy, Tina guides women on a transformative journey. Her unique approach is grounded in the 5 pillars of transformation: mindset, heart set, nutrition, fitness, and resilience. Tina's mind, body, and soul awakening program isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. Through her online fitness boutique studio, she merges physical well-being with emotional growth. As an international motivational speaker, Tina's voice resonates across continents. She inspires and educates through her podcast, her dynamic presence on platforms like Clubhouse and Toastmasters International, and her compelling storytelling. Celebrating her latest achievement, the publication of her first book, No More Traumedy, Tina continues to leave a lasting mark in the art of transformation.
I said I need to make a book for anyone who's had some type of trauma or tragedy, because there's no playlist. People don't like to talk about it. Remember, I was with my coach and I'm like, well, this person's got a cool thing. They do motivation. They do finances. I talk about traumedies. That's not cute. He's like, Tina, you make traumedies look good. Yeah.
Starztina Wilson, transforming lives.
Right here on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, but of course, my favorite, hello DJ Scooby, on Clubhouse. Now that was Kim. Let's make some noise for Kim Walsh Phillips. Make some noise. Woo, woo. Kim knows how to share a story. She knows how to make you stand out. Thank you so much for coming through, Kim, and always dropping the gems. Are you ready for an amazing weekend, Kim?
I'm still ready for an amazing weekend. Now wait, Mother's Day.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day to you as well, Kim. And if you're not, yay, Kim, if you're not doing anything Saturday, Renee, make sure you send her a link. I'm doing an event on Saturday for health. It's Healthy Mothers for women over 40. I think you're a little over 40, Kim. Yes? No?
I don't know how I am, but
right? Doesn't it seem crazy? But I'm doing it. Of course, it can be younger moms, but it's healthy living because I'm turning 52 this year and things are changing. So it's right. It's wild. So this event is many speakers come on like you're talking, but to give us knowledge for like our gut health and hormones and cortisol levels and alcohol and all that stuff that's like crazy in my life. So I'm going to send you a special invite. And if you're watching this, you can do that as well. But Kim was on. I think you gained from it. So Kim is amazing. I've been to many of her events. I've learned so many things from her. And the main thing that I got away from it is just being authentic with who you are and what you do. She talks about business with Instagram. And today we are talking about business, but what I need you to do right now is get ready to dance and shake your booty. All right, shake your booty. Here we go. Dance party time. Can you hear this? Music a little bit louder, maybe? All right. 5, 4. Mary Lynn is going to be dancing in her grave. Girl, are you always dancing? Oh my gosh, I thought I was the only person. I love the music in the grocery store. It's like all the best things. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so if this is your first time hearing my voice, I am Starztina, your life and health coach. I am that person that's going to take you from good to great to amazing. And on this fun, fabulous Business Friday, I'm going to share with you 7 amazing tips on how you can grow your business in regards to your health and wellness, because that is my passion, right? Fitness, moving is so very important to me. For me, fitness is what's pushed me through my traumedies. A traumedy, my friend, is when the energies of a trauma and a tragedy collide. Everyone has gone through some type of traumedy, whether it's a loss of a loved one, divorce, losing a job. Some people get paralyzed and stuck there, and they don't really enjoy life. They don't have that true happiness, right? So I'm that person that's going to teach you, give you lifestyle skills to push through, because you cannot run a successful business if you don't have joy, if you're not healthy, right? Anyone agree with me, disagree? Unmic and let me hear, because we're not having quiet stages today. We're having fun today. You agree or disagree? Talk to me.
Agree.
Thank you. I don't know who said that, but let's get some energy going. I think some people are asleep. It's Friday. Everyone unmic for me right now. We're going to have a little exercise. This is all about your energy, right? Unmic, I'm going to say get motivated, and you're going to say right now, all right? So I'm going to say get motivated. You're going to say right now. Get motivated. Right. Oh, I like that one. Who was that? Who was that deep voice? Did you, ladies, did you hear that deep voice? Who was that?
That's Donnie. that was me.
Ooh, Donnie. Go, Donnie. It's something about a deep voice, right? Like when you get up in the morning, does your guy have a deep voice? Anyway. All right, one more time. Donnie, get ready. I'm going to say get motivated, and you're going to say right now. Ready? Get motivated. Yes. And I want to thank Chef on Instagram right now. Thank you. Yes. So we are getting motivated. We're having fun as we're talking about health and wellness today. But first, I just wanted to share something with you that Glenn Lundy talks about all the time when it comes to life. Right? In life, there's certain things that you need to be aware of. And I'm making a dating test. I think I'm writing a dating book, Marilyn, because when it comes to relationships, not just dating, but relationships, right? Glenn talks about faith, finances, friends, family, career, self-care, and I'm going to leave the last one, fitness, right? In all those areas of your life, where are you fitting in? And the test that I'm going to do, because if you think about a relationship that you're in, whether it's a boyfriend, a husband, whether it's a friend, a girlfriend, whether it's a business associate, right? And is Kim still in the building? I'm curious because I like to use her as an example, but I don't.
I'm here.
Okay, awesome. So we're going to talk about you and Justin. So I'm going to go through these right here, and on a scale of 1 to 5, Kim, 5 being it's very, very important to you, because I think in business you have to like gel, right? And 5, yes, and 1 is like a nothing. When it comes with you and Justin, do you agree when it comes to faith? 1 to 5. 5, wonderful. What about finances, meaning how much you want to make or that sort of thing?
5.
Family, your thoughts on having family?
5.
What about self-care?
5.
Fitness?
5.
Ooh, okay. So it sounds like that's a pretty awesome relationship. Were you guys like that from the very beginning? Is that what sparked your relationship? Share with us,
Yes,
please.
we became instant friends because we see the world very similar and have the same quirky combination of theater, marketing, nerdism, and faith.
I love it. And I think that's so super important. So today I'm going to give you 7 reasons why it is so important to be super healthy. As I mentioned, this Saturday, I'm doing an event. I'll give you a little information about it later. And I do have some goodies if you want to join us. But if you're not fit, if you're not healthy, your business is not going to thrive. I can guarantee you these 7 things. And Kim, if you stay in the room, you're going to be my little back and forth person, because when I met Kim in real life, her energy, it just kind of like, I don't know, it sparked. But the first tip that's very important is energy and productivity. All right. Physical fitness enhances energy levels and overall productivity in your business. As a business owner, you often have to juggle multiple tasks, right? Make countless decisions that are going to require mental health, right? And if you're not getting your sleep, it's not going to help you out. So in regard to that, Kim, energy and productivity, do you think that's kind of important when you're running your business?
1000%.
Yes.
Without that, how are you going to get anything done?
Exactly. I was interviewing someone one time and her energy was so low. It was like sucking me dry. It's like, and people say to me all the time, Tina, your energy is outrageous. It's just like out there, right? Right now, if you see me with these shades on, I don't know if it's allergies. I don't know if it's the eye makeup remover or my eyes are like swollen, but I'm like, I have to push through. A little baby part of me was like, you can call out Tina. I was like, oh, heavens no. So your energy has to be contagious. It has to be outrageous. And if you don't have it, fake it till you make it. I know some people don't like that, but me and Ramon are like, go for it. F.A.K.E. Fake it till you make it. Ladies, I'm sure you've done it 1 or 2 times, but fake it.
We are all, and Tina, we are all faking it.
I love
it. Don't always feel the thing we
Yeah, but you know what happens, Kim? Would you agree when you fake it, it turns to be real after a while? It's like for real?
Yeah, how do you change your identity except if you practice participating in that new identity. There's no way to do it otherwise.
Exactly. And sometimes what I'll do, don't laugh at me, guys. If I'm in a yucky mood, I'll look in the mirror and I'm in a yucky mood and I will force myself to smile. It's like there, and then you go here and like, and then eventually it's like, hey, I'm feeling good. Because do you really think I'm happy like this 24 hours of the day? No. It's probably like an 80-20 rule. I'm crying and sad and angry. 80% happy to 20%. No, I'm joking. I don't know, but it is like a balance with that. Okay, the second thing, when it comes to having a healthy business, it's stress management. When you're working out, when you're eating clean, it helps you. Running a business can be incredibly stressful, okay? Regular exercise and healthy lifestyle, it's gonna make that so much easier. I run an online fitness boutique studio. We had our class this morning. Every single day, I am moving my body. It's like my body just naturally wakes up and moves. After a while, it's going to happen. Can someone on mic and tell me if you exercise every day, like automatically? And it doesn't have to be like burpees or going to the gym. It could be like a nice little walk, meditation. On mic, let me hear what you guys do.
Hey, Starztina, good morning.
Hey, girl, hey.
I normally walk in the mornings. I typically walk for about 30 minutes.
I love it. I love it. And I had the opportunity, guys, to walk with Tracy and her mom. We were, I don't know if it was the pier. We saw these guys, they caught a fish. It was kind of sad for me to see the little fish. I'm like, I don't want to eat fish anymore. But then the next week I ate it, Tracy. I see Chef Hannah says they do 20 minutes on the bike. I love it. And everyone that's here in Clubhouse with your pink tickets, I do want to welcome you. I would say your name, but my eyes are burning. I can barely read what's here. Clubhouse, if you're watching me on YouTube, this app right here has changed my life. During COVID, everyone was kind of shut down, right? But Breakfast with Champions is my favorite show. We're here 7 days a week. We have over 40 hosts and guests, and you can learn all sorts of stuff. I'm that traumedy person, that fitness person. Today, I'm talking about things you can do to grow your business when it comes to your fitness. The third thing you can do is leading by example, leadership, okay? As a business owner, you set the tone for your employees, demonstrating a positive demonstrating that you're committed to staying focused. They're going to do the same thing, right? I truly believe people are going to do half of what they see you do. And I think I got this concept when I was younger. I used to dance at bar mitzvahs. I don't know if anyone here ever go to a bar mitzvah? It's like a party. Yeah. It's so much fun, right? And I loved the job. But when they taught us, like, say, for example, you clap your hands like this. And if you see me, my hands are like this, right? So if you're at the party and you're like this, people are going to do half of that. So they said, when you're dancing in front, you got to clap like this. Woo, woo. And if I'm doing this, guess what? You're going to do this. You're going to do half of what I do. So when I'm teaching my classes, when I'm doing anything, I'm going hard. All right. Because I know the average person cannot handle this energy. I don't know. Is Dale in the building? Let me know if Dr. Dale is in the building. I had the opportunity to hang out with her yesterday. We were at the beach and we were talking, and and she said to someone, she's like, you can take Tina's energy. Like you get her, because not everyone gets me. Not too many people get people like me. All right. That are outgoing, that are happy, that are motivated. That are like, we can do this thing called life with passion. Right? So it's super important that you lead by example. All right, we're up to number 4 right now, cognitive function. Exercise has been shown to improve cognitive function and creativity. All right, as a leader, having a sharp mind is essential for problem solving, strategic planning, and innovation. All right, now when it comes to creativity, Lord of mercy, all right, my mind is always going. I have to like pause, press, stop, please, because it's always going. The energy is flowing through my body. And as a business owner, you want to be different. You want to be creative, right? I joined Lamar Tyler's program, and it is amazing. It's like last night I was up, and running a business, family and friends, is just listening to the people that have done it before you. Right? And being creative, you can be a little different. For example, think of Beyonce. They say all the time, well, she stole from this person. She stole from this person. No, she didn't. She was just being creative. All right. I'm going to take a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then put it together and then make it Tina's. They don't give me positive matters. I'm just reading Chef Pantry. Thank you for sharing that. I should probably read before I talk, right? I'm reading her quotes off of Instagram. All right, family and friends, if you're just coming through, welcome, welcome. I am Starztina. This is Breakfast with Champions. I am in Clubhouse here. We are talking about things that business owners can do in fitness to make them feel better and do better and all that great, wonderful stuff. Anyone want to chime in on what I've said so far? I've talked about energy, stress management, leadership, and cognitive function. If so, unmic, share your comments, type it in the chat.
I'm gonna say, go ahead. Who is that? I forgot. Susanna. Hi, Susanna. When the person what Tina was saying and just working out with Tina, you really want to make an effort because she's gone. And with anybody, right? You know when you're working out, and I've said it before, you are proving yourself that you could do the hard thing. And that's what I get as evidence. Yes, I can do the difficult thing once I'm done with my workout, with my exercise. I could think about reels, I could think about other stuff that I want to create. And it's just so easy. And what you're saying, Tina, is like, oh, yes, I see it.
Yes, I want to give Susana Cabrera a shout out, family and friends. If you want something, you just have to go for it. A couple weeks ago, and it's all about connection, right? Mary Lynn invited me to an event in Florida. All right, RiseCon. At first, I was like, no, I'm not going to go because I don't know about finances. I believe if God has put something in your head, He's going to give you the skill, the energy, the power to go through with it. Now, I'm not rich. I'm not rolling in the dough yet. All right, it is coming. And I was like, maybe I won't go because the hotel room was like $500 a night. It was some ridiculous price. And I was like, I don't know. So I reached out to the beautiful Tracy and I was like, Tracy, can I stay with you? And let me tell you, I had an amazing time. I got to meet some amazing people, Myron Golden, and I actually got a client out of the deal. All right. And when Myron was on stage, he said, and if you know who this is, please Google this man, gun on YouTube. He's all over the place. Myron Goldman. He was like, you can change your life in a month. Kim says it all the time. You can change it from a stage. If you get on the right stages, you present your offer in an instant, right? I am currently taking Lisa Nichols' 8-week program, growing, changing, learning, and the people there are benefiting as well. Good morning, mommy. I see my mommy there on YouTube. You just have to believe it in your mind, right? That you're going to go to the next level, but you got to be prepared. You got to stay ready. It's not this get ready. Oh, I got to get ready. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right. Because we are going to charge through you. You have to stay ready. So when the opportunity comes, it's there, and you can't be scared to shoot your shot. Right? You can't be afraid to. I was thinking something. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to shoot my shot right now. But if you don't, you don't know, right? I heard Kim talking. She talked about being on stages. When I get these downloads when I'm on the plane, and I got this download that I'm not thinking big enough, right? I'm that person that transforms lives, women who's gone through a trauma or tragedy, whether it's with weight loss, whether it's their business. And I was like, that's too small, Tina. You got to think bigger. So I want to change the world, but I need a team, right? I need 10 to 20 coaches like me, like Susanna, like Dr. Dale to support other people. So Kim, if you're in the building, I would like to get on one of your stages this year. I would like to get on your stage, work with you, partner with you, collab with you to present my offer of changing the world through health and wellness with my Traumedy program. If you're still in the building, Kim.
Oh, I'm still in the building. I hear you, girl. I hear you.
I shoot my shot, whatever the heck. You guys know what I'm saying, right? You can't be afraid. All right. So if you're just chiming through, we're talking about growing your business. We're talking about all that wonderful stuff. We are on tip number 5 right now, resilience. Okay. Being fit and healthy builds physical and mental resilience. And what does resilience mean? Resilience means strength. Resilience means power. Resilience means being able to push through anything. Right? And when I say anything, I mean anything, like those traumedies that everyone's trying to run away from. Everyone doesn't want to talk about the loss of a loved one, but I'm going to share something with you that I had an awakening this week. Physical, mental anguish, all those pains, they're all the same for everyone, no matter what it is. And if you were in a divorce, if you lost a job, if you lost a fish, if you lost a dog. So some odd years ago, I don't recall, my daughter went to visit someone for Thanksgiving, and I was in charge of babysitting her fish. Okay. She had gotten this fish when she was with this boyfriend, and then she broke with the boyfriend, and then she still had the fish, and she loved the fish, literally loved the fish. So she came home from her trip, and she's all happy. And she walks, her fish's name was called King. That was the fish's name. And she goes in the room and I hear her screaming. She's screaming. I'm like, what is wrong with you? And she says, my fish is dead. And it's early in the morning. And we had to take her brother to work, and she's screaming and screaming. And I'm thinking she's joking. And she's literally breaking down, crying as if I had died. Like she was so hurt. And me and her brother are like, come on, we got to go. We got to get him to work. And she's stamping, and she's like, and I'm recording her because I couldn't believe it. I really thought she was joking. And now that I think about it, I was laughing so hard. Renee, remind me to post this video today because it's funny. But now that I think about it, it's not funny. But I was laughing. I'm like, girl, stop it. You're joking. And she's screaming. And she's like, you can videotape me, but you can't feed my fish. and she's in the car. We had a funeral for the fish, guys. She wore her prom gown to the to the funeral. And my son, we're all practical jokers, right? And he said, Mom, we got a ring case, where you get a ring. And that was a coffin for the fish in the little ring case or whatever. And he said he was going to walk in. He wore a black hoodie and he put the hood over his head and he put a ski mask on. I don't know why he put a mask on his face. Just, it was wild like that. And he says, Mom, I'm going to walk in and I'm going to throw the box and pretend like I threw the fish across the room. And I said, no, you can't do that. I said, you can pretend. So he walks in. Again, I recorded this whole thing. He runs in and he throws the fish across the room and she starts screaming even louder and she's running around the house. My fish! The point of this story is, family and friends, whether it's a fish, divorce, losing your son, domestic violence, it's pain, it's trauma. You have to stop running away from it. I know I kind of got a little bit off track, but my heart really hits home when I think about people who run away from their pain. All right. You have to face, you're never, ever, ever going to succeed as well as you can if you keep running away from the pain. And that's where the resilience comes in, right? That's why I think I went so hard after my traumatides in life, traumatides with an S, all right? Because that's what pushed me through. That's why I go so hard in fitness. If you're able to do 1,000 burpees, because I've done that before, I did a challenge, 1,000 burpees, you got to be kind of tough, right? And you can't tell me, if you're able to walk on fire, I went to Tony Robbins events and walked on fire, all right? If I am able to walk on fire, you can't tell me it's like, Anyone want to comment before I go on to my next topic? If so, unmic, say your name.
I'm going back to I was going to share about the F.A.K.E. When I was bartending, you would go in, I would have a bad day, and you are not going to make tips if you go in and you're in a bad mood and you're a bartender. So I would have to fake it until I make it, and then by the one or two customers, I'm smiling and I'm making tips, and I'm so I always would tell my son too, wake up with a smile. It'll change the physiology of your body. And, I tell my son all these great things, and then I have to make sure I listen to him too. But back over to you, Tina. That was a great share,
Marilyn. Great, great, great share. And I used to hear this a lot. I used to work for this company called Centura Creations. If you guys ever see the people, I don't think they're around anymore, but they used to sell fake perfume on the streets and you spray it and buy it or whatever. But I used to call it a cult, like Breakfast with Cult Champions. My thoughts. Hello, Patricia. Cult, culture. It's a culture, the way of thinking, right? And fake it till you make it. That's where I got that. But the amount of money that you want to make is directly related to your attitude, to your energy. So attitude for me was always 95% or more. Attitude's good, attitude's fine, attitude's great all the time. Boom shaka like a boom shaka like a boom shaka like a boom. Hey, you gotta have that energy, that attitude. Nobody wants to be around boring people. Like Mary Lynn just said, you go into work, leave the ego, leave the attitude at the freaking door. Nobody wants to hear it. No one wants to hear it, see it on your. It's not sexy. It's not cute. We all want to be sexy and cute, right? All right. So we're talking about resilience. We're talking about pushing through on your business. I'm on tip number 6 when we are talking about building your business a healthy way, longevity and sustainability. A healthy lifestyle promotes longevity and sustainability, allowing you to remain actively involved in your business. All right. If you can't even get out of the chair and jump, right? Jump up out of the chair. How are you going to do anything, right? You have to move when you're with your people. And I don't care what kind of business. If you're going on a stage, right? If you're on a stage, you want to be up, you want to be down, you want to be here, you want to get the energy going. So that's so super important. And I'm changing the link at the top of this app right now. And if you're watching me right now, as I mentioned this Saturday, Renee, you can put the flyer up to the side because I have some extra bonuses going. It's a Mother's Day workshop. Whether you're in your car, whether you're with your family, this is an event you want to go to. It's absolutely free, but I have a couple bonuses. But you want to get that VIP ticket for various reasons. You get a lot of goodies. But when you're in the building, you get to talk and feel, and you get all the free gifts. And I'm doing a BOGO today. But I'm not going into those details yet because I'm on my last tip. Number 7, work-life balance. I know some people say that does not exist. For me, it's all one, right? If you're a part of my life, you're a part of my business because my business is me. I am my brand, right? Work-life balance. Prioritizing fitness and health helps maintain a better work-life balance. It allows you to recharge outside of the work hours and spend quality time with loved ones and pursue personal interests, all of these things contribute to your overall happiness and fulfillment. I was reading a book by Dr. Della Toro, and he was talking about being fulfilled in life, having overall joy. And there was a study that was done, and it was saying, ranking the countries that are satisfied with the fulfillment of their life. I believe Costa Rica or China was like in the top 1 or 2. And the United States was all the way at the bottom. If you're looking at me right now, you'll see that I've got this beautiful, I think this is a palm tree behind me. And, you know, Florida is beautiful, guys. Like, you got to get outside of your little bubble. You got Carla's coming with me next week to New Jersey. We're hanging out in New York. Like, you got to grab onto someone if you want to get to the top, right? Don't be afraid. That's what Susanna did. That's what I'm doing with everyone that's around me. Okay. So I'm going to wrap these up so that we can get to question and answer. I'm going to wrap them up. The 7 things that I shared today that being fit and healthy as a business owner can help you grow. The first one was energy and productivity. Number 2, stress management. Number 3, leadership example. Number 4, cognitive function. Number 5, resilience. Number 6, longevity and sustainability. And number 7, work-life balancing. Ultimately, being fit and healthy isn't just about personal well-being. It's also a strategic investment in the success and longevity of your business. Make it a part of your life. Make it a non-negotiable. And non-negotiable is something you're doing, no ifs, no ands, no buts, right? When you see someone, you can see if they're living pretty healthy, right? If they're extremely overweight, if they're tired, if they can barely breathe, they're probably not that healthy. They're probably not that happy. Yes, they're probably faking it, but you want to be truly happy, right? Truly full of joy. So those are some things that you can do to be fit and healthy. This Saturday at noon is the event. I had the opportunity of interviewing one of our speakers yesterday. Renee, I decided we may have to cut the dance party. So it's a 2-hour event, and the last hour was supposed to be a dance party, but I want to hear more from my speakers because I interviewed one of them yesterday, and she was talking about gut health. She says, I talk about the trauma side of it. She talks about the stuff in the body that's not sexy, that's not cute, like hot flashes. And thank goodness we find some rock, some wood, something. That hot flash thing happened for like a week for me, and that is not cute. All right. She talks about your cortisone level. She talks about all these things. And like I said, you want to get in the building. So this is how it works today. Renee came up with this one, so you guys can thank Renee for this one. Honestly, I didn't want to do it. We're doing a BOGO sale. It's just $27 to be in the building, and when you buy one, you get to have a friend come with you. So I'm going to pause and breathe. Oh, let me talk about the other speaker first. Sorry about that. We have Dr. LJ coming through. She's a Clubhouse person. And Mary Lynn, I'm going to connect you with her because when I tell you this woman is fire, she used to be on Clubhouse. And she's one of the speakers. The other speaker is this woman named Sierra. She's a part of Electrify Your Life. And she talks about alkaline foods and what you need and how you feel. Yes, I am that fitness person. Yes, I am that trauma person. Yes, I know a little bit about nutrition, but not all the things. This is my first time being 51. Okay. So I don't really know how it works. So I'm going to listen to people that know more than I do. I listen to people that make more money than I do. I'm not listening to somebody. First of all, you don't make more money than me. You don't, how am I going to learn? And then we're having a dance party. We're having Millie come through. My daughter may possibly give us a dance party, but we may be speaking. So I want to invite you that this Saturday. Click the link at the top. All right, I'm unmiking. Questions, comments. We have 3 minutes until I'm out of here. And if you don't have...
Tina, great segment this morning. I love all the points that you made, but the resiliency, that really resonated with me because you have to be resilient in business. You have to be able to bounce back. You have to be able to handle rejection. I just think it's so important as a business person to be resilient. So that really resonated with me.
Tracy, can you tell us what you do, please? Because I love the fact that, this community here, we're all sharing. Can you tell everyone what you do, Tracy?
I most certainly can. I am a financial educator. I educate women about money, how money works, how to make your money grow, because we all know how to make money, we know how to spend money, but oftentimes we're not maximizing our money. So I'm that person that helps you to grow your money, maximize your money, and as Myra says, your money needs to have babies. So that's what I help you with, because You know, we all need to make sure we're maximizing our money. You want to make your money work for you.
I love it. I love it. And Tracy gave me a great book. I spoke at her event a couple of weeks ago. And if you're sure, like not really sure what to do or how to do that sort of thing, definitely tap into her. Anyone else want to share on today's topic of fitness in your business?
Can you do this favor for me?
Yes.
Share with people what they will get out. So attending this event will allow them to how will their life be different after they attend your event?
Thank you. So I believe the pain point that most people have, and I was actually thinking about this last night, Kim, like my pain point, I need to get bigger and stronger because people may be overweight, but it's not an issue. I think, did you say a 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. problem, Kim? Is that your thing?
Yes. Mm-hmm. What keeps them up at night?
What keeps them up at night? Now, being overweight may not keep you up at night, but dying may keep you up at night. Having a pain in your stomach may keep you up at night. For me, not fitting into certain clothes. Maybe it's knowing that the doctor said you have high blood pressure and doctors don't say you die. You know, all of the health issues. Your business is not going to succeed if you're not healthy, if you're not fit. So when you come to this event, we are going to teach you tips, strategies, and skills that you can use instantly to change your mindset. When you change your mindset, you are able to change your life. You are able to change your relationship. So if your relationship with your husband sucks, if your relationship with your mother sucks, guess what? Come to this event. We're going to teach you how to change your mindset. We're going to teach you how to change your gut health. I got a little excited about that. Sorry about that, guys. But do you see how Kim came in here and she's dropping gems all the time? Thank you so much for that, Gem, because I'm still learning, right? I'm new to this whole entrepreneur thing. I did it before, but it was like a part-time thing. COVID is when I actually began. So thank you so much for that, Kim. I do want to invite you guys this Saturday. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be great. I'm about to turn it over to Glenn Rudin. I had the opportunity to meet him a couple weeks, and Kim talked about the locker room, or when she was on with Glenn O'Leary. I felt like I was in a locker room at this table. It was Glenn Rudin, Scott Simon, Adam Smith, Brian Hess, Ramon Ray. I was like, hey, it just felt like fire. And when you're around these amazing people, you just keep the energy, and we're keeping the energy. Glenn, are you ready? Glenn, are you ready? Make some noise, Glenn. Make some noise, Glenn. Make some noise. Make some noise. I need more. I need more, Glenn. I'm gonna give you some music. Come on, Glenn. Shake it up, Glenn. Woo, woo. Hey, shake it. All right, I'm doing it to you. Bye.
I was going to suggest a song to you. I don't know if you're familiar with